Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another vloggity thing. And today I have two pretty cool things to share with you guys. I have my experiences with the Microsoft HoloLens, and for those of you that don't know what that is, you probably should check out the E3 thing that happened with Minecraft and the HoloLens recently at E3 because it's kind of been all over the place, and that would be a good sort of general way to get up to speed as to what the HoloLens is about. But first off, I have another troll pack unboxing for you, okay? We get to see what trolly things was sent to me probably by XRPMX13, and I just realized my address is written on the back of this in big old bold letters, so I need to be a little bit careful of that, be sure not to show that. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to break the seal on the troll pack, and we will see. Come on, there we go, okay, the box is trolling me, you know, it doesn't want the sticker to be torn. That would be a great item to add onto this, to add like a Tyvek seal or something like that. My hand was blocking the address, it's okay, don't worry guys, I'm gonna edit that out if I wind up showing it anyways. But yeah, I like this seal, that would be a great thing to troll with. So anyways, let's go and let's see what is inside the box. Okay, you guys get the first look. Let's go and let's see what is inside the troll pack here. So inside the troll pack for month 2, we got stickers. Okay, let's go and let's check out. Oh god, there's some decent things in here. Okay, so we got, let's see, another t-shirt. Let's see, where it just says America, and then the guy is wearing the first t-shirt that they sent, where on the black t-shirt it says fart loading. That's what it was for the first troll pack, but now it's just like America. So that's actually kind of funny. And now getting into the good stuff, the nitty gritty here. Oh god, okay. So I think going off of the poop theme from the last one, we have dead, well not dead, I mean they're just little like, they're like rubber, I guess you could say. Little cockroaches. So if you decide that you want to scare some people, put this in their kitchen or in a cabinet that you know they're about to go into. And yeah, that's a good way to troll them. Alright, next up I think is a pretty decent classic. It's the Shock Pull Here chewing gum. So basically what this little guy does is it'll give the person a little jolt if they wind up pulling on this, okay? Ow, that actually is like pretty nuts. But yeah, I had to try it for you guys on camera. Looks like I got 2 more of those cockroach things, so that's 4 in total. And then next is a shock pen. So yeah, you can shock your friends. I guess if you give them this pen and then they press down on it, then they can actually, it'll like shock them. Rather than like pushing out a pen for them to use, it'll just shock them. So yeah, this is a shocking box. So yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Man, that's shocking, the gum thing. If you really want to put a shock through you, there you go. But yeah, anyways. So next up on the list here, I just wanted to randomly quickly chat about the whole Microsoft HoloLens experience, if my camera doesn't die first, because it looks like it might actually do so. But anyways, yeah. So the whole experience with Microsoft HoloLens was actually pretty cool, and I wanted to give my feedback in a video, but I couldn't actually think of a reason to do a dedicated video about this, so I thought why not include it with this troll pack. But anyways, so Microsoft HoloLens. For those of you that don't know the backstory, I recently went to Minecon. I didn't like do any specific footage of it, and of Minecon in general, and I wasn't actually able to record myself, you know, using the Microsoft HoloLens because they didn't allow me to do that. I even tried to sneak in audio equipment, and well, not sneak in, I tried to ask them if I could use audio equipment, and they said, they like almost considered it, but then they didn't. So yeah, that was pretty funny. But anyways, so Microsoft HoloLens. Let me just go through a quick breakdown as to like the setup process, and then like how I actually enjoyed, you know, the device. So with Microsoft HoloLens, I keep saying Microsoft HoloLens, but I should just say HoloLens. It has a pretty quick setup time of a couple of minutes. And basically they put you in like this pre-screening room, they measure your eye height and then talk about like the gestures and whatnot. You guys might have seen this gesture with the HoloLens. This is called an air tap, where you just kind of tap and hold. That's kind of how this works. And that's how you actually interact with the environment in front of you here. It's how you pull like the world in and out, left and right and whatnot, and yeah. And once you're all done with the pre-setup, you're actually brought into a room where you configure the table that you guys have probably seen on the E3 demo, and then you configure a sort of wall screen. And I know I'm probably doing a really bad job at explaining this, but you know what? I'm going to let you guys watch the demo to see how it actually works, because the demo that was done at E3 is actually a very good indication as to how it all works, because everything that was done there is what I experienced. So here's my experiences and my, well, I guess any downfalls and like anything I think is being done right with the HoloLens. So the HoloLens, alright, we're getting into it now. So my first thing that I want to say is that having tried HoloLens, I can pretty much verify that everything that was done at E3 was not staged. Well, it was planned heavily, rehearsed heavily, but faked? No, it was not faked. Like, I experienced, clicking and dragging worlds in and out, moving my field of view in and out, like actually looking into like creations that was sitting on the table. Like, all of that was, like, it was very real. You could tell that all of that was being done on the fly. And yeah, it was a pretty awesome experience. The only real complaint that I think anybody has been giving at this point is the field of view. It's actually quite small. If you hold your arms at like arm's length and you put your hands about like a foot apart, that's about the field of view that you get. So it's not really all that much, but I think that's just because it's a work in progress. I don't really know if they plan on expanding it too much. But inherently the field of view is not all that bad. It just depends on your perspective. So almost think of like a lens zooming in and out. Well, if you zoom a lens, like a telephoto lens, really far in, then you're gonna get like a certain amount of stuff in your field of view. But if you go much closer to it, then but you zoom all the way out, you can get like the same stuff in your field of view, but like the field of view is distorted, so you're expecting to see things at a different perspective. And that actually happens when you're using the HoloLens. So it's actually best, if you're trying to zoom in on something and get really close, it's best to be far away and zoom in on it, so it doesn't like the lack of the field of view doesn't wind up messing with you. So yeah, that's kind of cool and stuff, and I'm surprised my camera hasn't died yet. It's probably gonna do so here pretty quickly. But anyways, like my notes on the HoloLens, what do I have to say about it all in all? I have to say that you can definitely feel like it's in alpha, but it feels like it's going in the right direction. It feels like, just things are going in the right direction with it, and I'm pretty impressed with it. And another thing that I think is worth noting as well is the voice commands that HoloLens has, like zoom in, zoom out, things of that nature, follow player. One thing that was also abundantly easy to tell during the actual demo is that those commands were not predetermined on stage. Like, there wasn't somebody manually hitting a button to zoom in like off stage or anything like that. Cause I was saying the commands with people in the room, and they're mid talking, and I'm like, zoom in, because I wanted to see like if it actually worked, and it wasn't just some guy pressing a button, and I would say zoom in, and it would zoom in like right away. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But anyways, I don't know what else more I have to say about the HoloLens other than that, like, you can tell it's very real, you can tell it's going in the right direction, and I'm pretty excited about it. One last thing, this is a big one actually, and that is that because it is a transparent glass that you're actually looking through, there's no motion sickness because you can see what's in front of you. That's a serious problem with the Oculus Rift, is that it causes a lot of motion sickness. Because you don't see the real world that's in front of you, and that doesn't happen with the HoloLens. And what's actually really impressive is that whenever you're seeing a projection in front of you, you can't see your hand like behind or in front of the HoloLens. You can't actually see it, which is weird how they pulled that off. So like, you can see your hand if there's nothing being projected, but as soon as something is projected onto the HoloLens screen and it blocking your hand, you won't be able to see your hand. So it's really cool how they pulled that off. So, you can actually safely walk around, objects if you're looking at them in 3D space and whatnot. So that's very cool as well. Thumbs up, in my opinion, on that. But anyways, I think this vlog is running a little bit long at this point. We're about at 10 minutes and I've just kind of been rambling here. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section down below in regards to HoloLens. I'll probably be answering questions there, and maybe I'll throw some Q&A in the description below or something like that. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell, guys. Yay, my camera didn't die. Thanks so much.